Hey, what's happening, people? Uh, I wanted to come on here just to talk about something real simple. I don't, I don't subscribe to any religion. Okay, I used to be a devoted Christian and whatnot, but certain things happen. They changed that. Not necessarily an event or anything like that, but more like that's too bright. More just like a became more self-aware, became more educated in some things. Anytime you don't challenge what you think you know, you get caught up in you want to say traditionalism. You know, but anyway, I was thinking about something, man. People people like to not give themselves enough credit about what they actually do, the energy and effort they put forth in things. Just like with losing weight, there's no magic pill out there. There's no actual super incredible diet. If you actually think about what you're gonna eat and you're paying attention to what you're eating, and you got put in exercise, you're gonna lose weight. And that's every diet that you go to will tell you that to say eat right, exercise, drink plenty of water, right? That's every diet. Won't you just do that? Stop paying money for some magic pills or some get sold on some magic diet scam, and just eat right, drink plenty of water, and exercise regularly. Okay. Same thing I feel about when we go out for things that we want, or we say we want. The more thought you put towards those things that you want, or effort that you put towards the things that you want, is all about confidence and how you feel about yourself. It's all about how you feel about you, not only before you go and do those things, or as you're thinking about those things, but after you go and do those things and see if you failed or you succeeded. I don't. This is, and I don't care about what you do as far as like what you worship, or whatever platform you on to make you believe more in yourself, but just believe in yourself. Okay, believe more in yourself than you do something outside of yourself. Is what I'm getting at. I was like that we've always been taught to not put more emphasis on who we are, the essence of who we are, and believe in that. That we kind of play this, play the numbers. Like, if you put enough effort towards something, and let's be real, if you don't put any action towards anything, it's not gonna get done. And even when you do put that action towards something, what was your mindset going in? The most successful people, no matter what the result or the outcome of what their efforts are, they can still believe in themselves. They don't go outside of themselves and blame something. Um, don't blame somebody for the negative. They don't blame some. They don't give credit to somebody else for the positive. They know that the effort that they put in, the hard work, the thought process that they put in, the creativity that they had, as they went inside themselves. I mean, let's be real. The passion, when you do something and you love it, and it's your passion, no one else has to tell you that's your passion. You know it. You feel it, like, in your body. The chemical reaction inside of you starts to change, and the endorphin starts to spill all over, and you like, I like this, I love this, I'm into this. I don't know why I'm so into this. You may not even be that good at it at first. It may not even come natural to you, but something inside you is like, you know what, I enjoy this. You know what, I'm gonna put more effort into this. I'm gonna master this thing. And how you master something, you put yourself inside of it. You dissolve your mental focus, your thoughts, your ideas. You damn near dream and eat, sleep, and drink whatever it is that you're passionate about. I'm. This is not a religious moment, but what disturbs me is when someone says the devil, is keeping me from my blessings. No, if we was to understand, and if we were to go back into into history, and to understand where this devil concept came from, or this heaven and hell concept came from, it's all in here. It's all here. It really is all here. There's so many movies out there that actually show this to be true. There's enough books, but people don't fucking read anymore. But there's enough books out there to actually say the same thing. The thing is about when people die, they all have a different experience. One, you can't prove anything beyond death because no one's came back to tell that story. So everything that you believe outside of that is a belief. There's no proof of it. But the only proof you do have is the proof of your actions, of your thoughts, and of your actual movements on this planet. Okay, do what is your passion, that you love, that you're into, and I guarantee you, it won't be anyone to blame. It won't be anything, because I'm gonna tell you something. Some of the things that I failed in that I enjoyed doing, I didn't feel like failures. They just felt like experiences. They felt like lessons. Okay? And that's what and if you listen to enough millionaires, billionaires, people that's come from nothing, and let's talk about billionaires a little bit, they didn't need some expensive education. They didn't need a whole bunch of money. They didn't need a whole bunch of people believing in them. So what? So how did it? Were they lucky? No, it came from within, and we're not taught to do that. We're not taught to believe in ourselves. We're taught to believe in the system. If it's a system of education, a system of religion, or a system of the lottery, luck, we're taught to believe in bullshit, and we're not taught to believe in ourselves. We're not taught to help each other. We're taught to pick yourself up by your own bootstraps. One for one, all for none. All right. So I would say learn from each other. Talk to strangers. Some of my best conversations have come from absolute strangers, people that have gave me some wisdom nuggets of life, and especially older people. They've lived their life to a point of understanding that, hey, some of the shit that they thought was important just wasn't important, and they've lived their life, and they say, you know what? When I look back at it all that mattered to me was I happy? Did I make the people in my life that I loved, or were they happy? Were they happy with me? The reflection started to become a little bit different. So let's start to ask yourself, when it comes down to it, what actually matters in this life? Does it matter what car you drive, what house you live in? Those things are nice. But what actually makes you happy? Think about that, work on that, and if, above all, don't live your life for someone else, because you have to be the one to walk in those shoes.